76ers call time here. Some changes for Chicago. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Heinrich in for Aaron Brooks. Iverson outside. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Iverson's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Gasol's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Iverson passes to Lynch. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Outside Rose. Good looking screen by Gasol. Heinrich kicks to Rose. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got 8 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 13. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Iverson. He's got 16, and he gets it to go.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And what a game for Iverson. 19 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Jones checked in for Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 4. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Rose dishes to Gasol. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Yes, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And some changes here for the 76ers. McCullough comes in for Mutombo, and Geiger's subbed in for Hill. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. Butler comes in for Kirk Heinrich. From deep, Iverson. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 24. That's good.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Bulls trail by 7. Now here's Rose. Gasol, a screen on Iverson. Rose kicks to Gasol. Here's Noah. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He dishes it to Rose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So for the Bulls. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. pushing their lead to double digits. And that's now 30 points for Iverson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Mirajic grabs the miss.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. 2 shots. And both free throws good for Brooks.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
And Iverson gets it to go.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Brooks misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And they double up Iverson. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Knocked away and stolen by McCulloch. Fast break, Philadelphia. Iverson up top, covered by Mirajic. From deep. And so that's the end of it. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
We've got Lynch. Hill is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's McKee in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Iverson. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Mutombo against Gasol. Pass to Dunleavy from 10 feet out, and it's Butler missing. Philadelphia with the ball. Hill has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 14 points for Joakim Noah.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And they double up Iverson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
It's tipped. And even 3-on-3 break. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Iverson's got 40 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Chicago calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Noah. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And that one's good. He's got 16.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The 76ers leading by 18. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Allen Iverson is checked in for Snow. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Chicago.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. Good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And here's Iverson outside. That's good. Iverson's got 46 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic comes in for Joakim Noah. And Brooks subbed in for Rose.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And Mirotic throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now here's Gibson. The layup off target.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Bulls. Trail by 18. Heinrich passes to Brooks to the inside. Butler. It's tipped. Iverson with the ball. Non-stop scoring machine here. And they double up Iverson.
Jump ball call.
Chicago with the ball. Brooks kicks to Heinrich. Back to Brooks. Takes the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Pulls it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Iverson's got 48.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Gibson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's exactly what happens when you give up offensive rebounds. They come back to bite you big.
You can't allow NBA teams those second and third opportunities.
Iverson with the bucket.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Gibson with the screen on Iverson. The drive by Brooks. Dishes it to Gibson. Offensive rebound. Here's Mirotic. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Mirotic has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from behind.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And So here is Chicago on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. At small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Brooks out there with Rose. And it's Noah in at the center.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The 76ers leading by 23. Jones kicks to Iverson. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Wow. What can you say?
To the middle. And it's Gasol penetrating. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bulls also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. And Tony Snell subbed in for Brooks. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's stolen by Bell. And now here comes Jones leading the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Snow. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Rose double teamed. Here's the screen. It's stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. Bell leading the charge.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
That's going to be over and bad. Not watching for the line that time.
I don't think they've been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I don't think Coach is pleased with that aspect of the game right here.
And the 76ers making a change here. Iverson's checked in.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
But they'll get another chance. McCullough dishes to Iverson. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And they double up Iverson to the inside. McDermott with a steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Chicago.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
The dish to Snell. To the wing on the left. Gasol's in the post. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Iverson, no luck.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Chicago with the ball. Snell, the pass to Portis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And here are the Bulls now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And here's Iverson outside. And that one's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here is Moore. Doubled by Iverson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bell is checked in for Allen Iverson. And here are the 76ers now. Snow from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. The shot from the low post is good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And the 76. Making a change here. Iverson's checked in. Moore with it. Jones covering. Noah kicks to McDermott and stolen by McCulloch. Now the 76ers on the break. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Iverson. And the shot is good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
McDermott kicks to Heinrich. Moore against Iverson. Clock at 6.
76ers foul. Allen Iverson. That's his second personal foul. At the line, the 76ers.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Tipped away. From deep. And he gets it to go.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin. Gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them from the opening tip until the end of the game.